Yeah, all right. So good morning. Welcome. Good morning. Welcome to Yutao Life. This is Michael, and I apologize that being running a little bit behind our schedule, so started our live session a little bit late. Our apology. All right. So some of you, how many people are in the room right now? Yeah. So my assistant played some my audio, kind of. So I want to quickly mention, maybe talk a little bit. So we opened, started a few YouTube channels. They're all related to the same Yutao Life channel on YouTube, and we've been focusing on actually TikTok in the past 4 or 5 months. And so we do have some presence on YouTube, and we try to build a couple more, maybe several related kind of channels. So one of them is called Wavo Life, and you probably can see the name related. It's a WAVO Life, and Wavo is the wave and the void. So for that channel, you heard that what what Romeo, actually my assistant, played is one of the videos. Couple more. Mostly, I think it will be about ASMR kind of handling of some classics of basically kind of meditative practice of Taichi Qigong, and based on, of course, some classics. And what you heard is actually Tao Te Ching, and also a commentary by a very famous, very with actually quite high achievements, a Taoist. I think about 100 years, close no, about 80 years ago, and I'll share. He was one of the latest kind of called, you can call him a Taoist, and I highly regard, and who has really achieved some very high level in terms of cultivation of qi, and wrote a couple of books, including this is a commentary of the Tao Te Ching, from a energy cultivation kind of perspective. So so please do check out after our live session our new channel. If you can subscribe, you are very welcome. All right, so briefly about Tao Te Ching. I think Tao Te Ching is one of the classics, and you can regard it as philosophical, but it was also considered to be like the original text leading to actually Taoism. But Taoism is not like a special religion. Okay, you can call it religion, but a lot of scholars don't really classify it as kind of religion. So it has its very scientific aspect about the genesis of the universe, and so on. So why it's relevant? Because for us, they have the goal to be cultivate energy, eventually become immortal. Okay, but the first stage, they have to be first healthy. A whole healthy human being first. Okay. After that, then they can seek for next stage of cultivation. But so that's why a lot of Chinese teachers originally rooted in this kind of practice. It's called Taichi Qigong, and that's why that's the connection. But so one of the commentary actually is more from the energetic kind of perspective, so a little bit beyond the scope of beginners, but can still enjoy it. Okay, it's you can listen to it and just try to see what you can get out of it. If it's confusing, some concepts, you probably, if you follow me, and you probably knew already some concepts, all right? But if there are other concepts beyond you, don't worry, okay? Let it be. And but the Tao Te Ching in the translation I actually recommended, I've been promoting, is Dr. Dyer's. And it's on our shelf. It's very affordable. They're free audio books, free audio of the book on YouTube. You can also listen to it. But if you want to have a hard copy, you can purchase it. It's I think very cheap, $5 or $6. And it's a good one because it's accessible. So Dr. Dyer was a very influential motivational speaker, and some of you wrote a lot of books. Some of you may already know him, and he discovered the story was, I read it, of course, about it. I was trying to find a good copy for, beginners, for viewers. So I ran into his. So what he did, he actually found Tao Te Ching in the later stage of his life, fell in love with it, and so he read 10 or 12 different translations, English, all English. There are 130 English translations plus. So he studied 10 or 12 and eventually compiled them into just one. And he also wrote a commentary, shared his own experiences and daily practice. So that's basically what his book is about. I think it's very accessible for new viewers. Approach it as like some kind of knowledge and meditation, and he also related to common experiences, in the Western kind of context there. So that I highly recommend as the first translation. You read it, and down the road in the future, I'll come up with my own translation, with of course Tai Chi as the main focus, Taichi Qigong as the main focus. Yeah. All right. So now let's still do our claw hands. Claw hands is very important. So let's let's do claw hands and then come back. All right, let's start. Shorten our claw hands a little bit. So stand posture. This week's claw hands. First relax the body, calm down a little bit. All right, now let's raise our palms to our belly button, both facing up. Let's separate the palms, move them left and right. All right, then turn our arms, palms. So our palms facing the floor, then bring the palms to the front, then bring them back, rotate. Second time. Rotate, bring them to the front, then back. Now, add your breathing pattern. When palms coming back, exhale. Separate the palms, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now be mindful of our palms, arms, shoulders, our body, middle section, and legs down to our ankle joints and heels, feet, and toes, the whole body. All right, so now have our breathing pattern, forward awareness, and our gentle movements, right? Claw hands. All right, now let's count. Count the 3 reps. 1. 2. If you want, you can take like what was doing. I'm doing. Take a horse stance a little bit. But if you stand upright, kind of relaxed, that's also fine. 3. All right, now let's start to engage our legs a little bit more. By shifting weight, left and right, and adjust your arms, palms accordingly. Left and right. Find your own rhythm, own pattern. Right now, let's engage our feet. Lift the heel, put it down. Right heel up and down. Left heel up and down. Right heel up and down. All right, now let's lift the feet, slightly above or off the floor, then put it down. Relax your body. And aware, of course, your weight and your whole body. All right, and now let's take small steps backward while keep rotating our arms and palms. Small steps backward first, a little bit easier. Right now, small steps forward. Keep breathing. All right, small steps forward. All right, and now small steps again backward. Okay, if you need, adjust your arms and palms. All right, now let's increase the step size, right? So take a little bit bigger step. This time, you can rotate your arms, palms multiple times before you take the steps, okay? Twice or 3 times, just take your time. When you are ready, okay, now let's take a little bit bigger step forward. And a little bit bigger step forward, okay? All right, and now a little bit bigger step backward, okay? Left and right. All right. And you can also adjust the directions of your foot steps, okay, accordingly. And meanwhile, also adjust, modify actually the patterns of your arms. All right, now let's come back to the, and now we're going to take a side. All right, still swing your weight left, right, moving your feet. Now let's first have our kind of how to say left side. How about that? Okay, you can choose the right side. Okay, take a left step forward. Yeah, move your palm. Left step backward. Okay, the right foot and leg is supporting. You can also engage dynamically, but it's just at its location. Right. Right now, let's start count. 1 forward. Okay, modify your arms, palms accordingly. 1 backward. Right. 2 forward. Okay, 2 backward. Right now, come back to the middle. Due to time, we'll have 2 reps, okay, each side. All right, now gradually transition to the right side. Okay, right step forward. Okay, relax your body, full body awareness, keep breathing. 1 step backward. 1 step forward. Okay, 1 step backward. And 1 more time. 2 step forward. Right step. And 2 step backward. All right, now come back to the middle. All right. Okay, let's due to time, we'll gradually come to stop. Okay, still shift the weight and gradually come to the stand posture. All right. Now let's have a couple big rotation. Then, okay, slow down and reduce the circles. Okay, eventually come to stop. Right, 2 palms facing the floor. Relax your shoulders. And now let's have 1 breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now let's rotate our palms and bring the palms to the chin. Inhale. Open your chest and then exhale. Drop down palms, relax. All right, now rotate. Lift your palms up. Inhale. Okay, exhale. Palms down. All right, now recenter. Inhale. Exhale. Palms back to low belly. Okay, second time. Inhale. Exhale. Palms back to your low belly. Cover your low belly. And stand up. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. And come down. Now let's put down our palms here. All right. So that's our kind of claw hands. Always good. And many variations. And I forgot how many variations we have done. But this is what we do this week. And there are at least 10 or 20 variations. Okay. And we can even vary them further. And it's for our coordination, yeah, not exactly Taichi Qigong yet because of mindfulness. We kind of use some momentum a little bit faster than should be, but that's okay. Okay, it will help us to coordinate our body. Also connect our breathing and a little bit of mindfulness here, and that's all good. For as a preparation. Also, part of I would say 90, not 90%, maybe 60% of Tai Chi Gong already. Right. All right. So let's start. Again, good morning. Welcome to Yutao Life, and this is Michael. Right. So our agenda today, I was thinking, let's focus on actually our monkey. Okay, we all want to get our monkey, the whole set, monkey movement. So yeah, we'll do monkey, and now warm up or stretching. Let's do stretching. Maybe okay. I said stretching. Let's do stretching. Yeah, we started the stretching. And Monday, yesterday I forgot. All right, let's do stretching, and the monkey movement will be, in other words, animal sequence. Yeah, will be our kind of major items on the agenda, right? And of course, we'll relax our body, calm down, and always, the regular warm up and the stretching, as I said, all right, and all are very important components. Then it's a whole program. Put them together. It's basically work on our whole body, our mind, upper body, lower body, legs, and so on. Yeah, so it's a complete program. If you really followed it, and it's even though it's entry level, okay, it's already very deep. Yeah, All right. So if you have questions, you can always type on the screen. And now let's.
Do you do seated demonstration? It would be good to learn to teach at work for elderly cannot stand.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. The question is, can I teach seated posture? Taichi Qigong. In fact, yes, definitely I can. But in fact, I try to offer a kind of a 2-week course, maybe, and for seated fundamentals, and 8 piece brocade for in seated posture. Yeah, but the interest was not there, so very few or nobody actually signed up. So we kind of passed on. And in fact, if you check my YouTube channel, I have a seated 8-piece brocade. Yeah, there. And I may offer it again if you have interest. Okay, yeah, you are you're 100% right. So for people with, for example, mobility restriction, and the seated will be the good choice. Yeah, so that's first. The second one is that for people in workplace and for example, you are flying, okay, have on an airplane for international travel for like me, if I travel back to China, 12 to 13 hours, okay, usually I do, okay, in seated version. So seated version, somehow, some people may think it's not a serious version. No, seated posture, Tai Chi Gong is actually more advanced level, yeah. The reason is that we have to know, we have to do breathing and, also mindfulness a little bit more, yeah. And it's actually more advanced in some sense, okay, in a good sense. Yeah. Eventually, at the highest level, we don't have to move anymore. We'll do seated meditation only. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So if some of you are interested in, if there are like enough interests, okay, maybe let us know, and I definitely can offer. Yeah. But I don't teach in public sessions because it's kind of difficult. I don't know how many of you are doing it in seated posture, how many of you are doing standing. So standing is kind of a common, I would say. And so I ask viewers to modify yourself. Yeah, you can still seated if you need, but a little bit different. Yeah, basically just follow my body movements and the breathing and mindfulness only. Yeah, but I will not address some special techniques for seated postures. Yeah, so I apologize for that. But viewers, if there's enough interest, just contact us. We'll count. If there's enough interest, we definitely will offer. Yeah, in a kind of in a different way. All right. So let's start. Yeah, if you have a question, can ask long questions we can handle, offline. And all right, let's start. All right, first we'll calm down ourselves, relax ourselves, and connect our body and mind. All right, now let's take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. All right, now relax our head, neck, upper back, shoulders, down to our palms and fingers. relax. All right, direct your attention gently to the body parts. Now relax our chest, our body side, left, right, armpits, and our back. Relax. Okay, relax our abdomen, waist, lower back, relax. All right, now relax our buttocks, hips, hip joints, thighs. Left thigh, right thigh, relax. Now relax our knee joints, lower legs, shins, calves, relax. All right, relax our ankle joints, heels, feet, and toes, relax. All right, now have one more gentle scan of our whole body, from crown to fingertips and toes, relax. All right, so we have relaxed our whole body and have connected our mind to our whole body. All right, now let's take another deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Now calm down our mind first. Okay, let's put aside, let go our worries, emotions, plans, thoughts, ideas. Let them go and put them aside. Okay, in some sense, we let go or rest our mundane mind and let our deep mind show up and take over. All right, our deep mind is very gentle, kind, patient, non-judgmental, yet very capable. A capable observer, observing our whole body, inside, outside, observing our breathing, movements, and observing our Taichi Qigong practice. Now, direct our gentle mind or attention inwardly, gently to our internal organs and systems. Now, calm down our heart, lungs, and calm down our liver, stomach, spleen. Calm down. Keep breathing. Calm down our small and large intestines, kidneys, left, right, and bladder. Calm down. Right now, calm down our other internal organs. Right, and calm down now our nerve system, immune system, and other physiological systems. Calm down. All right, so we have calmed down our internal organs, systems, and have also connected our mind to them and their energies. All right, now let's move on to our palms. Raise your palm, press them together in front of your chest. Okay, you can gently lower your head, eyes gazing at your palms. Relax and keep breathing. All right, now let's press our palms harder so the centers of the palms are touching each other. All right, the centers feel each other and feel each other's warmth and start to exchange warmth between each other. All right, now let's meditate on the palms for 2 breaths. Okay, you can count the breath in your heart by yourself. Be mindful of the centers. Let's begin. All right, now let's release the centers, and the centers become separate. The palms are still together. All right, now let's press the palms hard again, and the centers are touching each other again, are exchanging warmth again, and furthermore, they start to exchange some fine energy. All right, now let's release the centers. The centers become separate. All right, now we're ready. Let's rub our palms again, back and forth against each other, gently first. All right, now feel the warmth, feel the sensation in the palms, and also feel the warmth in the palms. All right, and now let's rub them a little bit faster. Okay, the sensation has increased and changed, and the warmth has increased. All right, now let's speed up further. All right, and the warmth has further increased, and after we've got a good amount of warmth, okay, let's stop the palms. Okay, they're still together. And now let's adjust our feet, right? We'll have just the enhanced version for our lower section. So separate our feet wider than shoulder width, also adjust their directions. And now place our palms on the kneecaps, left and right. All right, and first adjust our head, neck, upper back, shoulders, back, waist, lower back, buttocks. Okay, let them kind of sink into their positions, relaxed and comfortable. All right, now let's gently lower the head a little bit. Okay, eyes gazing at your palms. All right, first, we'll grab our knee joints using our palms and fingers 3 times. Okay, each time is a breath. Apply some strength so your knee joints, fingers can feel each other. Okay, let's start. Grab 1, inhale, exhale. Release the fingers. Grab 2, inhale, exhale. Release. Grab 3, inhale, exhale. Release the fingers. All right, so your palms and the fingers are still holding the knee joints. Now let's have some meditation. All right, feel the warmth in the palms. All right, the warmth passes into the kneecaps first. Left kneecap, right kneecap. And the warmth further passes on into the interiors of the knee joints. Okay, left and right. Okay, in the end, the warmth reaches to the backs of the knee joints, left and right. All right, so our entire left knee joint becomes warm now, and our entire right knee joint becomes also warm now. All right, so our mind, the palms, and the knee joints are well connected, and they are connected in actually energy too. Okay, all the energy channels are now around or are in actually the palms and the knee joints together. All right, now let's further warm up our knee joints. Okay, by slowly, gently sit down. Palms are holding the knee joints. Okay, now palms push the knees a little bit back, stand up. Okay, second time. Slowly sit down. Okay, palms push a little bit and stand up. All right, now let's count 2, 3. Okay, 1 down. Okay, be mindful of your whole body and in particular the knee joints. And up. 2 down. And up. 3 down, and up. All right, now pause a little bit. Next, we'll rotate our knee joints outwardly. Okay, try once. Okay, engage your body naturally, and your palms are helping. Try second time. Right now, let's count to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now pause a little bit. Let's reverse the rotation. Rotate our knee joints inwardly. Okay, try once. Try second time. With full body awareness and particularly your knee joints. Now let's count to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Straighten up your legs. Palms are still on the kneecaps. Okay, now let's gently, slowly lower our head and neck, upper back down. Go down as slow as you can and still feel comfortable. All right, now let's take a slow, gentle breath. Inhale. Then exhale. Slowly, gently lift up your head and neck, upper back, and upper body. Okay, take a breath. Exhale. Okay, lower down your arms and palms, then stand up. Okay, then shake and walk a little bit. All right, so that's our kind of regular warm-up. Okay, relax our body, calm down our mind and internal organs, connect them, our palms. Okay, warm up and further our knee joints. Okay, and also connect them. All right. So let's pause. Yeah, a minute. Okay, a minute. Take our time, and then we'll do our stretching. So I'm thinking, let's yeah. Due to time, we'll see. We'll shorten our stretching a little bit. Okay, and yeah, we'll see. Okay, either by doing fewer reps or yeah, we'll see that. Yeah, if time allows, we'll definitely do the whole stretching, whole body. Yeah. All right. So yeah. All right. So quickly, our stretching again is Taichi Qigong stretching. Okay. We first, why it's Taichi Qigong stretching? First, it's a whole body stretching. Okay. It's not just we stretch just one part of our body to make it more flexible or super flexible. Okay. We don't do that. And the second is we are doing stretching with meditation. Okay, and the goal is not flexibility. Okay, not even to release some tightness. Okay, here and there. It is to help us to develop our inner connectivity. Our whole body, is well connected internally. Second is put our mind internally and deeply. Yeah, that's our so-called inner awareness. Yeah, so inner awareness and inner connectivity are the key. Okay, are the keys. And now other things, other good things, will be byproducts. Right. So don't worry about whether we become more flexible. Yes, of course, we'll become more flexible, but we're not seeking for so-called super flexibility. Okay, so that you can demonstrate something for others. Yeah, it's all about our stretching, all about our internal connectivity and our mind further connected, aware, what's really going on inside our body. Okay, layer by layer. Yeah. All right, now let's start. Okay. 2 feet. We may take some break here. Yeah. During the stretching. Yeah. Or let's see. Instead of push along. All right. So our feet shoulder width apart. Okay. Now let's take a deep breath. First, inhale. Exhale. Relax and calm down. Now, interlace our fingers and lift our palms to the chest, rotate, to push them gently to the sky. Right, modify if you need. Right, recenter your head. All right, so this push-up, gentle push-up, is not simply done by our arms or palms. Okay, it starts from our feet. So direct your attention gently to your feet. Now let's start. Okay, the push-up starts with our toes, feet, heels, ankle joints. Okay, now connect your feet to the palms. Push up the palms a little bit. Right, so we'll repeat that. For now, our lower legs, shins, calves, and our knee joints, they are push up. Keep breathing. Now, our thighs, left, right, and hip joints, hips, buttocks, they are push up. Now, our abdomen, our lower back, our waist, they are push up. Now our chest, body side, our back, they are push up. All right, now our upper back, neck, head, crown, they are push up too. So finally, our shoulders, arms, palms are push up. All right, so whole body push up. All right, now take a breath. Inhale, exhale. All right, now inhale again. Now let's turn our body to the left. All right, so now the whole left side again. Left foot, left leg, left waist, left body side, left shoulder, left arm palm, push up. The whole left side. All right, now the right side, the whole right side. Right foot, right leg, right hip, right waist, right. Okay. Back, right shoulder, arm palm, push up. And now let's turn to the left side again. Whole left side push up. Further, now turn our body to the right side, to the whole right side. Okay, be mindful, and they push up. Third time, to the left, whole left side push up. Now, twist to the right, whole right side push up. All right, now recent. All right, it's whole body awareness. Take a breath, inhale, exhale. And one more time, inhale, exhale. Now let's lower down palms. Okay, passing our face, our chest. Relax our abdomen. Squat down and then stand up. Inhale. Then exhale. Okay, and shake and walk a little bit. So we'll take a break here. All right. All right, now let's continue. Okay, as I said, we'll probably will not do the whole program. We'll pick up a few moments, all right? And second moment, we'll actually do the twist right away. So we will not do the swing and our body left, right, bending, right? We'll do the twist, left, right. All right, now let's have our feet shoulder width apart and interlace our fingers. All right, now inhale and rotate. Push the palms gently to the sky. Recenter our head. All right, so if we want, we can still use the imagery. Gentle wind and wind. We're a little tree, and we turn with the wind. Right now, take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's turn and twist the body slightly, gently to the left. Okay, be mindful. All right, now coming back. Slowly, gently. Now twist to the right. Okay, be mindful and come back. Keep breathing. Now twist to the left. A little bit further. Okay, full body awareness. Hold your pose. Coming back. Okay, twist to the right. Okay, a little bit further. Okay, full body awareness. And coming back. Third time. Twist to the left. Hold your pose and deepen a little bit. All right, now be mindful of your feet, legs, hips, okay, your body sides, your back, your upper back, shoulders, arms, palms. Right, if you want, you can further turn your head to the left, eyes gazing at your left arms. Now coming back. Now twist your body slowly, gently to the right. Hold your pose and deepen a little bit. Now be mindful of your feet, legs, your hips, your body side, upper back, shoulders, arms, palms. Now further, turn your head to the right, eyes gazing at the right arm. Now coming back. All right, now take a breath. Inhale. Push the palms further up. Exhale. Now palms coming down, passing your face, your chest, your abdomen. Lower down your, separate and lower down your palms. Squat down a little bit and stand up. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, shake and walk a little bit. And catch breath. All right. Next, okay, we'll do the central for the bending, okay, of our upper body, and in some sense stretching our legs. Okay, and all right, now let's start again. Interlace your fingers, lift palms, rotate, push to the sky. Recenter our head. All right, now let's take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Lower down palms to eyes. Okay, eyes now. Following your palms, palms on our chest, massage down. All right. And palms now over your feet. And pause. Now inhale. Exhale. Palms, lower the palms a little bit. Then move the palms forward. Then upward to the sky. All right, second time. Lower down your palms to eyes. Eyes following your palms on your chest. Massage down. All right, full body awareness. Palms above over your feet. Pause. Now inhale. Exhale. Blow down the palms a little bit. Then move the palms forward and then upward to the sky. All right, third time. Palms down at your eyes, on your chest. Massage down. All right, palms over your feet. Now be mindful of the backs of your legs. If you want, you can drop down your head. Gently close your eyes. Now be mindful of the backs of your legs, heels, the back of your knee joints, now up to your buttocks, now lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, arms, palms down. Then move the palms forward, then upward to the sky. All right, now recenter your head. Okay, inhale, exhale. Okay, now lower down your palms, passing your face, chest, abdomen. Squat down and stand up. And exhale. Okay, shake and walk a little bit. All right. All right, so we'll do just those 3 sets of our warm-up program, not the whole program, okay, due to time. All right. Okay, now let's end our warm-up with readjustment and recentering, as usual, right? Lower down palms, relax. Rotate the palms, lift them up to our chin. Inhale, exhale, palms down, horse stance. Rotate the second time, inhale, and exhale. Okay. Recenter, inhale, exhale, palms back. Okay, second time, inhale, and exhale. Okay, now stand up, inhale, and exhale. Okay, relax and calm down. All right, now put down palms. All right, so that's our kind of a little bit shortened kind of warm up, but that's okay. We'll vary. Okay, I think yeah, sometimes we have the full program. You know, every time it's a little bit long. Then it's good, but we only have a limited amount of time, so we'll adjust. Okay, you know. All right, so let's have a minute, have a little break, and you know, I also have a little bit of water, a little bit tea. And you can also take a break, sit down, or you know, have some water. Yeah. Okay. Everybody doing fine? Any questions? All right. All right. Yeah. So my whole live session is well designed in terms of you know how we get into our Taichi Qigong, and you know, claw hands, meditation, and energy, and then leg. Right. And then next, right? Well, yes, we have warmed up leg already in the section, but you know how the energy channels from our leg, yeah, up to our body, and so we'll have our next item, okay, called the foot leg work. Yeah, not just physically, you know, we engage our legs and the feet, right, and we want to engage them using the proper dynamic and using the proper mindfulness, right, so that would you know further activate and work with the energy channels in our legs. Of course, the energy channels will come or be connected to you know the same energy channels in our body. Yeah. All right. So let's start. And the movements are simple. Yeah, simple, right? Should be simple. Yeah. We'll not, you know, use our big muscles to try to put up a show. Yeah. Or try to achieve some kind of speed, height. You know, they're all good. Or power. Okay. These are very good in the sports, but not what we do. Yeah. Tai Chi Kung, we try to go inwardly and go deeper. Okay. Go deeper means that you know we know how we handle our gross energy, but our mind, body are not connected to our finer, deeper energy. Yeah. So so Tai Chi Kung goes the other direction, not outwardly. Okay. For worldly, you know, achievements or activities. Okay. We go inwardly in terms of our mind, in terms of our body, in terms of our energy. Yeah. All right. So let's start. All right. So horse stance. All right. Separate our feet wider than our shoulder width, and take a deep breath first. Inhale, exhale. Slowly, gently sit into our horse stance. All right. Okay, you can gaze down a little bit to make sure that you can see your toes. Okay, and adjust, modify your height. Okay, don't have to be low. Okay, a little bit will be good enough. Will be good enough. And relax. All right, now let's place our palms on our pelvic bones. Okay, and grab yourself a little bit. Get the connection. All right, if you are sensitive enough, it will just grab your pelvic bone a little bit. Okay, you actually feel different. All right, now let's have our horse stance and have our full body awareness. Okay, our crown, our upper section, middle section, and lower section. Whole body. All right, now let's take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now let's start. 3 reps. 1, stand up, inhale. Extend your crown, tightening your middle section. Exhale. Slowly, gently sit into horse stance. 2, stand up, inhale. Exhale. Slowly, gently sit into horse stance. 3, stand up, inhale. Exhale. Slowly, gently sit into horse stance. Right now, maintain your horse stance. Let's have 2 breaths. I'll maintain your full body awareness 2 and 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now inhale. And exhale. Stand up and lower down your palms. All right, now let's shake and walk a little bit. Very gentle movements, okay? Horse stance, in and out. Okay, it's not the physical movements, it's actually energetic movements. Yeah. All right, next, we're going to do also 3 sets. Okay, very gentle movements. Shift weight, lift the heel, lift the foot, right? But what's important is proper dynamic, proper mindfulness. Okay, breathing, just keep breathing, okay? And naturally. But you're still aware, you're breathing. All right, now let's start. Feet wider, then I'll show the way. Okay, now take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly, gently sit into horse stance. Sorry. And now let's bring our palms to our lower belly. Okay, again, whole body awareness. Okay, upper section, lower section, middle section. Now let's shift our weight slowly, gently, mindfully to the left. So left side is gradually becomes substantial. Right side is light. Now shift weight slowly, gently, mindfully to the right side. Gradually, the right side is now substantial. Left side is light. Now let's count. 1, slowly, gently, mindfully to the left. 1, slowly, gently, mindfully to the right. Okay, feel the sensation in your legs and in your body. 2, slowly, gently, mindfully to the left. 2, slowly, gently, mindfully to the right. All right, now recenter. Okay, catch a short breath here. Now let's continue. Okay, lift the heels now. Slowly, gently, mindfully to the left. Use the left to lift the right heel up. Your palms can help and put it down gently. Now, slowly, gently, mindfully to the right side. Use the right side to lift the left heel up and down. And now let's count 1. Slowly, gently, mindfully to the left. Right heel up and down. Now, slowly, gently, mindfully to the right. Okay, left heel up and down. Now, slowly, gently, mindfully to the left. Keep breathing. Now, right heel up and down. 2. Slowly, gently, mindfully to the right. Left heel up and down. All right, reset. Okay, catch a short breath. Now, lift the foot. Slowly, gently, mindfully to the left. Use the left to lift the right heel, then right toe, up and foot down. Now, slowly, gently, mindfully to the right. Use the right side to lift the left heel, left toe, up and down. Now, let's count 1. Slowly, gently, mindfully to the left. Now, right heel, toe up and down. Slowly, gently, mindfully to the right. Left foot, heel, toe up and down. 2. Slowly, gently, mindfully to the left. Right foot up and down. Slowly, gently, mindfully to the right. Okay. Left foot, heel and toe up and down. Okay, now reset. Okay, now let's inhale. Exhale. Roll down palms, rotate, lift your palms up, inhale, stand up. Then press down palms, exhale. All right, now stand up. And shake and walk. All right, so now let's end our foot leg. Okay, we'll now do the number 5. Okay, the more challenging one. Let's not do it tonight. This morning. All right, now let's lower down palms, rotate, lift them up, inhale. Exhale, palms down. Relax. Okay, now rotate, lift them up, inhale. Okay, exhale. Okay, feel the sensation of your energy up and down. Now recenter, inhale. Exhale, bring back the palms, sit into horse stance, palms lower belly. Now inhale again. And exhale. Palms back on your lower belly. And stand up. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, relax. And calm down. All right, now put down palms. All right, so that's our full leg work, okay? And because we're going to have a little bit more full leg work later on, so let's not do the number 5. All right, let's pause 1 minute, and then we'll start our animal sequence. And we'll do, I think today, let's have our tiger, and then we'll go directly to our monkey, okay? And let's do practice monkey 1, part 1, and then learn monkey part 2. We'll see, okay? So I want to give the 5 animal sequence a little bit push. Hopefully in a week or 2, we'll have the all 5 animals, so we can choose them and practice. So for my public life sessions, I think I will teach the fundamentals, and the fundamental is extremely important. If you followed, if you get all of them, I think you're at a very high level relatively. Then other people who can do actual Tai Qigong, the Tai Chi, fits like a lot of movements, okay, forms. They're useless here. In terms of inner work, okay, they are useful in some kind of dance is fine, right? It's useful, and aerobics are useful, yeah. in that sense, it's useful. But in terms of cultivation, our inner energy, especially the finer, deeper energy, okay? This kind of more martial arts kind of playful kind of thing, okay? You can appreciate it as an art, but for health, for our mental health and physical health at deep level, organ level, totally useless, yeah. Fortunately, I have to be blunt here. And so the inner cultivation is very deep. It's a science. In some sense, it's as sophisticated as any other branches, yeah, in science, like like physics, like chemistry. Yeah, it is. And so it's not just martial arts. Like okay, those are of course growth energy. So it's good. It's just one part of kind of regular sports and maybe even an art. Yeah, but has nothing to do with inner cultivation. Yeah. All right, so let's start. So that's yeah. First, you have to start always, properly, so you know what it is. Okay, then it all depends on how far you want to go. Just like whether you want to be a PhD in physics or just want to know a little bit about physics. Okay, for daily, kind of application. That's all basically personal choice. Yeah. All right, so let's start. Okay, so we're gonna do our tiger. Okay, 2 moments, and first is a tiger raising the claws, right? And second part is tiger sneezing the prey. Yeah, just 2 parts. All connect them. Right. So let's have our feet separate, wider. Then I'll show the way. All right. Now let's take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Gently lower down our head and eyes gazing at our palms. Now lift our palms slightly. Rotate. Form tiger claw, tiger fists. Now raise tiger fists, our fist to our chest. Inhale. Now exhale. Turn fists to be palms. Rotate. Push the palms to the sky. Inhale. Eyes gazing upward. Now rotate the tiger claw, tiger fists. Pull the fist down. Exhale. Okay, to our chest. Now inhale. Turn fists to be palms, then press the palms down, exhale. And now put down the palms. Wrap 2, lift the palms, rotate the tiger claw, tiger fist. Lift the fists up, inhale. Okay, to chest, exhale. Relax. Now turn the palms upward, push them to the sky, inhale. Eyes gazing at the palms or the sky. Rotate, tiger claw, tiger fist, and pull the fist down, exhale. Okay, to your fists, then inhale. Become palms, now press the palms down, exhale. Okay, and put down the palms. Sorry about noise. All right, now let's rotate our palms. Lift the palms up, inhale, readjustment. Then exhale, palms down. All right, and one more time. Rotate the palms, lift the palms up, inhale. Then exhale, palms down. All right, and horse stance. Okay, your palms are at now your left, right hip joints. Form fists, then stand up, inhale. Lift the fists to your chest. Exhale. All right, now further, raise the fists to the sky. Inhale. Rotate, so the fists facing forward to become palms. Now exhale, bend down your upper body. Meanwhile, extend your shoulder, arms, palms, tiger claw. Eyes staring at the prey. Pause, inhale, then exhale. Squat down gently, lower down your palms, and stand up, inhale. Okay, lift the fist to your chest, exhale. Relax. Second wrap. Raise the fist to the sky, inhale. Rotate, become palm. Now exhale. Bend your body down. Extend your arms and tight claw. Eyes staring at the prey. Pause. Now inhale. Then exhale. Slowly, gently. Squat down, then stand up, inhale. Okay, we'll end it. Now exhale. Horse stance. Turn your palms. Now lift the palms up, inhale. Touching, then exhale. Right? And one more time. Inhale. Rotate the palms. Okay, then press down the palms. Exhale. All right, now stand up and shake and walk. Okay, apologize for some noise from the kitchen. Our living room is close to the kitchen, and yeah, sorry. All right, so our tiger, okay, 2 parts and 2 reps for each. All right. So I think I want to give the monkey a little push, okay, the second part. So we'll not do the first part. Right? We'll learn today, tonight, no, sorry, this morning, okay. So we'll know the second part, the monkey, okay. And yeah, because otherwise it will take too long. We'll have to wait another week for our monkey, okay. And then we have our crane, the last animal. Our crane is beautiful, beautiful, and you know, well, hopefully in 2 weeks, okay, we'll have the 5 animals. Then every time we can choose, a couple of them to practice, yeah, and put them together. All right, so let's start our monkey, okay, second part. All right, first, have to recall basically the preparation. All right, so first we're gonna, yeah, you can have your 2 feet. Okay, let's recall our palm. We're gonna put our left, okay, left wrist on our back left waist. Okay, so wrist on the waist like this. Okay, if you can see, right? That's the left side, and the right side. Okay, we put, we say put the wrist on the waist like this. Okay, Romy, can you check it's properly see? Yeah. All right. Second is we're gonna lift our palms in the preparation, okay, to the chest facing down, like this, right? So if I do the right side, left wrist on the waist, right palm at our chest, wrist on the waist, palm on at the chest, like this, right? All right, and now let's the left side, okay, component 1. 3 components for the second part, monkey. All right, now let's have our feet slightly apart. All right, now let's take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Slowly, gently sit into horse stance. Okay, shift weight to the right side. Lift the left heel. Now prepare palms. Okay, left wrist on the waist, right palm at the chest. All right, and then use the dynamic, foot leg dynamic, to take a left back step. Okay, toes on the floor. Then put the left foot down, shift weight to the hind leg. Meanwhile, extend your right palm. Eyes gazing at the right palm. Right? Then lift the right heel, and while we are bringing the right foot to the back, to the left, right? We lower down our palms together. Okay, here, toes on the floor. Now turn our body, lift our right palm to the upper left. Okay, eyes gazing at the right palm. All right, now let's squat down a little bit and turn our body and head. Okay, looking forward. Okay, this is monkey looking back. Monkey looking back. All right, now let's put down our palms, put down our feet, foot, stand up, relax. Okay, let's do it again. All right, so that's why it's a little bit more dynamic, kind of a little bit, also complex, yeah. All right, but let's be patient. Okay, so feet a little bit apart, and take a breath. Okay, inhale, exhale. Sit into horse stance, shift the weight to the right side, lift the left heel, and prepare palms. Left wrist on right, left waist, right palm at chest. Right now, use the proper dynamic. Take a left backward step. And put the left foot down, shift weight to the hind leg, extend our right palm. Eyes gazing at it. Now lift the right heel and bring the right foot to the back. Meanwhile, drop your palms, turn your body, lift your palms to upper left. Eyes gazing at it. Then squat down, turn your head and body, and looking back. Right, so monkey looking back. How about the inhale here? Inhale, exhale. All right, now stand up and put down your palms. All right, so that's right, monkey looking back. All right, the left. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can have all the three components, but at least two components. Okay, so let's just be patient. No need to rush. All right, so we're gonna do the right side. It's symmetric, okay, but our left right body actually different. Okay, you'll feel differently. That's all. That's actually okay. Okay, if you don't feel the difference between your left right, that's wrong. Okay, in Tai Qigong sense, right? So in other sports, you want to kind of make your left as strong as your right, right? But Tai Qigong, you want to maintain. Okay, your left is your left, your right is right. It's not 100%. It should not. All right, now let's take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Slowly, gently sit into horse stance. Right? And shift weight to the left side. Lift the left heel, toes on the floor. Now prepare palms. This time, right wrist on right waist, left palm at chest. Right now, use the dynamic. Take a right backward step. Toes on the floor, put it down, shift weight, and extend your left arm. Right. And lift the left heel. Now, bring the foot and lower the palms to the back. Then turn your body. Lift your left palm, right upper there. Eyes gazing at it. Then turn your body, turn your head, squat down, and maintain your left palm. Okay, monkey, looking back, left. All right, now let's stand up, inhale, and exhale. Okay, relax. Okay, one more time. Be patient. One more time. It's not about the moment. Yes, we're doing the moment. It's about what's going on inside, okay? All right, now take a breath. Maybe I should back a little bit. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly, gently sit in horse stance. Shift weight to the left side. Lift the right heel. Prepare palms. Okay, right wrist on the right waist, left palm at chest. Now use the dynamic to take a left backward step. Put it down. Shift weight. Extend your left palm. Okay, eyes gazing at your left palm. Now lift the heel of left foot, bring it back. Meanwhile, drop your palms down, turn your body. Lift the left palm up and right. Now squat down and turn your body. Okay, turn your head, looking back, monkey. One breath here. Inhale, exhale. All right, now stand up, inhale, and put down palms. Exhale and relax. All right, so that's the first part. Now we'll continue. Okay, let's probably no time for we'll demo just one side and define it. Okay, let's kind of do it. Also, give it a try. I'll invite you to give it a try. All right, so let's start with our monkey looking back, like this one, right? All right, now next, we're gonna stand up and lower our right palm down, get to our actually belly, and then first lower our left palm, then lift up, like this. All right, so let me maybe do this one. Okay, let me do this one here again. So we basically have the monkey, the first component, monkey looking back. Yeah. Next is we stand up and lower our right palm down. Now right palm is at our belly. Then lift our left palm up, like this. Okay, it's also preparation for the next movement. All right, so right at belly, left, up there. Right, now next we're gonna take a forward right step. Okay, then here we're gonna use some momentum. Okay, put it down, and then we're gonna stand up. Use the momentum, and that's the posture, key posture. Okay, it's called the monkey plucking a peach. A beautiful big red peach. All right, now let's come back, do it again. All right, so monkey, let's start with monkey looking back, sorry. Okay, now first, stand up, prepare palms. Right palm at belly, left palm up there. All right, so the idea is that, okay, it's a peach tree, and there's a big red peach top branch. Okay, so the monkey will jump. Okay, and first, use the right palm to brush aside a lower branch. Then extend the left palm to pick or pluck the big one, and then put the right also down. Okay, both are monkey fists. Okay, monkey hooks, fists. All right. All right. Come back, right? Come back. So I don't think I will have time for the third component. All right. And stand up. Now how about the one rep? Okay, the left side. Now should we? Probably not left. Too confused. Let's do it one more time. Okay. So you can do it by yourself. Maybe practice a few more times offline. All right. So again, we start with our monkey looking back. Second one is monkey plucking a peach or the peach. Right. So first stand up. Switch the palms. Okay. Right palm now at your belly. Right palm is up there. Right now the monkey saw the peach. And seize the peach, and then take a right forward step. Okay, then we're going to use some momentum, shift weight. You can do it slowly, but use some momentum is fine. Stand up. It's because it's tall, high. Okay, brush aside the lower branch, then extend the left arm to pluck the high branch or the peach there. Inhale, then exhale. All right, now let's bring down the fists, palms, and now stand up. Inhale. Exhale. All right, so the left side, of course, the same dynamic, all right? But let me not confuse you. All right? So let's do just the left side, all right? All right, now let's end it. Probably we'll continue. So this week, I think today or tomorrow we'll keep working on the monkey, okay? After it's done. Otherwise, probably have to delay further and further. So we'll get our monkey down. All right. So we'll come back to our fist-based sequence. All right. Now let's end it. Roll down your palms, rotate, lift them up, inhale. And exhale. Relax. Same time, readjustment, inhale. And exhale. Okay, now recentering, inhale. Exhale. Okay, second time, inhale. And exhale. Okay, now stand up, inhale. Exhale. Relax and calm down. All right, now put down palms, yeah. All right, so yeah, let's have half a minute, a little break, and then we'll start our closing form. Swing the head, shake the tail, means rotate our tailbone, and then two arms or two palms or hands reaching to the feet. Okay, one is about our heart energy, one is about our kidney energy, and try to balance. Okay, make them harmonious. Yeah. All right, so everybody doing fine? How many people in the room right now? Yeah, all right, so we'll end our live session properly. So it's a complete program. Yeah. All right, so let's start. Okay, sorry. All right, so our feet wider than shoulder width. All right, now let's take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly, gently sit into horse stance. Relax. Now stand up, inhale. Lift our palms slightly and then horse stance. Exhale. Palms on our pelvic bones. All right, now let's start. Stand up, inhale. Turn our body to left. Now exhale. Bend down our body slowly, gently. Okay. Then squat down a little bit. And now sway our head from left, slowly, gently to right. Now stand up slowly, inhale. And lean our body backward, exhale. Right now sway our head from right to left. Then slowly, gently recenter our head, followed by rotating middle section. 1, 2, 3 times. Right, and stand up, inhale. Now exhale. Right, now stand up again, inhale. Turn our body to right. Then bend our body down, exhale. Slowly, gently, be mindful. Right now, squat down a little bit and sway our head from right to left. Right now, slowly stand up, inhale, and lean our body backward. Exhale. Relax and sway our head from left to right. Right, and slowly, gently recenter our head. Then rotate our middle section. 1, 2, 3 times. Recenter. Now stand up, inhale. Exhale. Horse stance, lower down palms. Lift the palms up, inhale. Exhale, palms down. All right, second time, rotate, lift them up, inhale. Okay, hold your palms, and adjust your feet. Okay, make them closer to each other, shoulder width apart. Now exhale, horse stance, and drop down your palms. Relax. Now stand up. Inhale, lift your palms to the sky, and now over your head, bend your palms backward. Lift up your chin, eyes gazing upward. Now push your palms further up. Recenter your head, rotate, then exhale. And lower down your palms, passing your face. Stop at your chest, rotate, palms facing up. Inhale, pull the palms to under armpits. And further move them to your back, cover your back. And then massage down. Exhale. Okay, palms massage down to your calves, passing your calves. And move the palms to the front. Lift the palms and lift your head. Inhale. Now exhale. Press the palm to your feet. Okay, connect your feet and the palms, especially their centers. Now move the palms forward. Inhale. Lift up your head first, and then lift up your palms slowly, gently to shoulder height. Right now, inhale. Exhale. Relax a little bit, then further raise your palms to the sky. Inhale. Now rotate the palms. Now lower down palms. Exhale. Right, passing your face, your chest, your abdomen. Okay, squat down a little bit. Rotate. Now inhale. Palm to your chin. Exhale. Lower down your palms. Horse stance. Shift weight to the right side. Bring the feet together and stand up. Inhale. Exhale. Now recently, inhale, lift palms to the front, exhale, palms back. At the same time, inhale, exhale. Okay, third time, inhale and exhale. Palms back to your lower belly. Cover your lower belly and stand up. Inhale, exhale. Okay, gently close your eyes. Now have some meditation. Relax head and neck, upper back, shoulders, down to our palms and fingers. Relax. Relax our body down to our knee joints, ankle joints, heels, feet, and toes. Relax. Keep breathing. Now calm down our mind, heart, lungs, liver, stomach, spleen. Calm down our small and large intestines, kidneys, bladder. Calm down. Calm down our other internal organs. Next, calm down our nerve system, immune system, and other physiological systems. Calm down. All right, now let's be mindful of our energy center located inside our lower belly, under our palms. All right, now come back to whole body, from crown to toes, fingertips, inside, outside, organs, systems, and their energies, all in excellent condition, totally balanced and in harmony. All right, now let's have two more breaths. You count the breath in your heart by yourself. Let's begin. All right, now let's Gently open our eyes. Eh? Sorry. All right, so let's put on our palms. Sorry about that. Something got into my throat, so maybe my saliva. All right, let's gently put our palms, and all right. So that's our basically the end of our live session, and always give yourself 3 to 5 minutes to further calm down and relax. Yeah, massage your face. Okay, comb your hair and massage your head. Yeah, always good thing to do. Yeah, things can happen. Yeah, just a little bit down in the throat. Right. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in and yeah, practice your Tai Chi Qigong with me. And all right. Should we promote promote subscription? How many people in the room, or just skip? Yeah, a little bit maybe. Yeah. So yeah, we greatly yeah, as I said, we'll have some kind of schedule change next week, but not this week. And okay, so we start to, of course, encourage our viewers, either you are following us for a long time or short time, and recently, and encourage you to consider become our former members, and work, expand our community, a family a little bit. And also, I want to get know you a little bit more. And so for our subscribers, so we are teaching actually two wonderful sequence. Okay, a lot of good comments from them. One is the 12 and called the tendon and snule changing sequence, like a very traditional classical one. It's a good one. It's more on the yang side. Will address issues with the yang energy deficiency, including weight problem, sleep disorder, and other emotion issues, and so on. Yeah. So that's good sequence. The other sequence is a little bit more advanced. It's called 49 breathing dynamic sequence. Also very good. Yeah. It's a you know, probably I cannot say more about its kind of effects, yeah, in general. But it requires a little bit more knowledge about our energy system. So it's also a sequence. While I teach it, and viewers or practitioners can catch up basically the useful knowledge of reading points, acupoints, and reading channels, yeah, to engage them directly. Yeah, right. So yeah, and we will use our videos, okay, and then live sessions to actually help our viewers to move on, yeah, to advance in terms of Tai Chi Qigong practice, right? So please do take a look, and if you can consider become our formal members. Yeah, thank you so much. So my assistant will quickly show you how to go to our subscription page and and see the content and schedule.
If you want to subscribe with us, go to our homepage. This is our homepage.